Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. In this tutorial, I will show you how to draw a number of mandalas using only one single pattern. So here's the pattern that I will use in all the mandalas. You can find the tutorial of this pattern on my page. I have added the link in the description below. The basic materials needed to draw a mandala are the following: ruler, pencil, protractor, compass, and a drawing pen. To draw a mandala easily, we start by tracing a mandala grid. I have a really beautiful tutorial about mandala grids that you can find on my channel, and I have added the link in the cards above. So for the first design, trace a mandala grid with the following measures. For the circles ready, it will be 1, 2, 4.5, 5, and 7 centimeters. As for the grid lines, they will be separated by 20 degrees. So first, you will start by tracing the circles, and then you will mark the points of the grid lines, and you will trace a line that connects one of the marked points with the center in order to have the grid lines. After you have traced your mandala grid, you start filling the grid sections. So as I have said previously, we will be using only one single pattern, and you will see in the 5 mandalas that I have drawn that what changes is the mandala grid measures and how I place the patterns on the grid section. So I could place the pattern on 2 grid sections, or on 1 grid section, or even on 3 grid sections. So I hope that you will enjoy the rest of the first mandala. I have chosen to color the first mandala, and my youngest daughter Sophia helped me choose the colors. So I will show you how to color a mandala. The basic is actually to color the similar patterns with the same color as I'm doing right here. So we're done with the first design. Now we will start with the second mandala. For this mandala, the measures of the grid are the following: 1, 4, 5, 6.5, and 7.5 centimeter, and the lines are separated by 30 degrees. So as you see, this mandala is turning out to be totally different than the first mandala, even though we are using the same exact pattern. Now we will start with the third mandala. For the third mandala, the measures of the grid are the following. For the circles, 3, 6, and 9 centimeters. And for the grid lines, they will be separated by 45 degrees. In the fourth design, I will show you that even with two similar grids, we can still have two totally different mandalas. Therefore, for the fourth mandala grid, we will use the same measures as the third mandala grid. So as you see, we had the same grid, but because we have placed the patterns in a different way, we have got a new or a very different mandala. Now for the last mandala. The measures of the mandala grid will be as follow. The circles 2, 8, and 8.5 centimeters. As for the grid lines, they will be separated by 45 degrees. Now I'm going to color this mandala as well, but this time I have chosen the colors in Sophia. And I have chosen to color with the coloring pencils using dark green, light green, red, and yellow. I'm really glad that you liked the tutorial and you have watched all of it. I want to thank you, and I hope that I was able to deliver the message and to show you how creative we can get even if we only know one pattern. I wish you'll have a beautiful rest of the day. I hope that you will subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thank you.